Berlin, July 9, 2006. The final of the 2006 FIFA World Cup, France against Italy. The whole world watching. For Zinedine Zidane, this was not just another match. It was the last game of his career. He had already decided to retire. This was the final page of his story. Inside the dressing room, the mood was quiet. No loud speeches, no panic, just focus. Zidane sat calmly, tying his boots. A teammate leaned closer and said, "One more night, Captain." Zidane looked up and replied softly, "One more night." Pause. When France won a penalty in the 7th minute, the stadium went silent. Gianluigi Buffon stood on the line. Zidane stepped forward slowly. He didn't rush. He didn't look afraid. He chipped the ball. It hit the crossbar, bounced down, and crossed the line. For a second, nobody moved. Then the crowd erupted. Crowd noise rises. It was bold, confident, almost playful. At that moment, Zidane looked like a man in total control of his destiny, and nobody could imagine what was coming next. Italy equalized before halftime. The match became physical, hard tackles, arguments, frustration building. Zidane tried to control the tempo, but Italy were pushing. Words were exchanged, small clashes, nothing dramatic yet. In extra time, fatigue showed on every face. Sweat, heavy legs, nerves. Zidane walked past Marco Materazzi after a corner. Something was said. We don't know the exact words, but we know they mattered. Materazzi said something again. Zidane turned back. For a moment, they stood face to face. Materazzi spoke once more. Zidane stared at him, and you could see something change in his eyes. Pause. Not anger, not panic, something deeper. The kind of reaction that comes from pride. And pride can be powerful.
Extra time. The match is tight. Every player is tired. Every movement feels heavier than before. Zidane and Marco Materazzi walk side by side after a corner. Words are exchanged again. We will never know the exact sentence that was said, but we know it touched something personal. Zidane takes a few steps away. Then he stops. He turns. For a moment, everything feels slow. The stadium noise fades. He walks back toward Materazzi. No shouting, no pushing. And then it happens. Zidane drives his head forward into Materazzi's chest. Materazzi falls to the ground. The stadium gasps. Players rush in, confusion everywhere. Zidane stands still. No celebration, no apology, just silence. The referee consults his assistant. Red card. In the final match of his career, Zidane is sent off. The man who had controlled everything just minutes ago loses control. After the red card, Zidane walks toward the tunnel. No argument, no protest, just slow steps. As he walks, he passes the World Cup trophy placed on its stand near the pitch. For a second, he glances toward it. The trophy he lifted in 1998, the perfect ending he imagined, now just out of reach. The stadium feels quieter. France go on to lose in the penalty shootout. Italy celebrate. But the image the world remembers is not the penalties. It is Zidane walking past the trophy alone. A legend, a champion, a man who let one moment define his final memory. And maybe that is what makes it unforgettable.
Now imagine something different. What if Zidane kept walking? What if he heard the words and chose silence instead? Extra time was still alive. The match was still open. France still had their captain on the pitch, the man who had already scored in the final, the man who had lifted the trophy in 1998. If he stayed, he would have taken a penalty in the shootout, and no one doubted his nerve. He had already chipped Buffon once that night. Calm, confident, unafraid. Maybe France win. Maybe the final image of his career is not a red card. Maybe it is Zidane lifting the World Cup again, smiling, carried on his teammates' shoulders. A perfect ending. Instead of debate, there would be celebration. Instead of controversy, there would be legend without question. But football does not deal in maybe. It deals in moments. And in one small moment of pride, Zidane chose reaction over silence. That choice did not erase his greatness. It did not remove his trophies. It did not erase his genius. But it changed the final memory. And sometimes, the last image is the one that stays forever. So, the real question is, if he had walked away, would we remember him differently?